Hello! Today we are going to be working on a Father's Day present, and you have many ways to do it. So this is the dad hand and the me hand, okay? So you can do it like that. You could do a dad hand, a mom hand, and the Bobby hand as a little kid. You could do all the kids in your family and not have dad's hand up there. It's how you want to do it. But if you trace dad's hand, you're not going to tell him why. You have to tell him it's a surprise for Father's Day. Because Father's Day is not for a couple weeks, but school will be over and we won't be able to make something. So we're going to make dad's present today. So what you need, let's go over what you need. So let's get started. Okay, so for your Father's Day project, you're going to need a white piece of paper, a pencil, your crayons, and your paint. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is trace hands. So you can trace all the kids' hands in your family. If it's just you and your mom and your dad, you can just do that. If you just want to do your dad and you, that's fine too. So I'm going to trace Mr. Bess's hand. So he's going to come put his hand on my paper. And I'm not going to tell you what this is for. This is a surprise. So he's going to put his hand on the paper and I'm going to trace his hand. Okay, thank you. Then I'm going to close this part up here. Okay, so that's closed. Now I'm going to trace my hand on the paper too. Now if you were a kid, your hand would be smaller, but I'm just going to trace it. Then you want them to be different, not in the same way. You can spread your fingers open or you can close them some. It's up to you. Okay, now you're going to pick any colors you want and you're going to trace it. Mr. Bess, what color do you want your hand to be? What color do you want your hand to be? Pick a color.
Green.
Green. Okay, Mr. Bess wants a green hand. So I'm going to trace his hand. I'm going to push hard because we're going to be doing watercolor painting. So I'm going to trace his hand. I'm going to go over on top of mine. That's okay. Go around here. And then I'm going to write his name here. But I'm going to write his name as Cyrus. That's what his mommy named him. Okay, now I'm going to do my color. I'm going to do red. Mr. Bess is green. I'm going to do red. Tracing over my hand. Then I'm going to write my name as Cindy. Okay, so there's our hands. Now, you're going to do any type of decorations on the hands that you want, okay? We're not going to decorate outside of the hands. We're just going to decorate inside the hands, okay? So you can do any colors you want. You can do swirlies around. I'll do the same on mine. You can do swirlies, little swirlies, anywhere you want. So we're decorating the hands. You can do squares. Some squares on mine. You can do hearts. You can color them in if you want. Or you can leave it uncolored and then the paint will get in there. You can do wiggly lines across. You can do straight lines across. You can make stars. Remember, an X and a T make a star. An X and a T, an X and a T, an X and a T. Let's see, what else did I make on mine? Oh, I did triangles on my first one. So I'll do some triangles. I'm going to do them overlapping, like our hands did. There's a triangle. And I'll do a rectangle overlapping. Okay. Let's see here. What else did I do? Oh, I did jaggedy lines. Like up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay. After you finish getting all the designs that you want on your paper, we're going to do watercoloring. Okay. And we're going to watercolor the whole thing. Okay, so you can choose. This one, I did it all mixed up. Or you can do the hands in one color. Okay, so I have my water. Remember when we do watercolor? Water, 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 water. Lots of water. I'm going to make a puddle. So I have to make my puddle. Puddle, puddle, puddle. Lots of water. Puddle, 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 puddle. Okay, so this time I'm just going to paint, I'm going to paint my hands two different colors. I'm going to paint my hand yellow.
Watch your mat.
I'm going to paint yellow, yellow, yellow. I'm going to paint all of my hand yellow. And I keep getting water. I have to use lots of water when you do watercolor. And don't pick it up until it's dry. If you pick it up, the colors run, remember? Okay, so my hand is yellow. And now I'm going to do Mr. Bess's hand's going to be purple. Water, water, water. So I'm going to paint his purple. Okay, I need water. Water, water, water. Use lots of water when you're doing watercolors. Water, water, water. In a minute, we will be done. Water, water, water. Okay, I'm going to go around my fingers. I know I didn't put a design on Mr. Bess's finger there. I'll have to go back before I paint it. Put something on it. There comes Max, looking at what I'm doing. Alright, let's put some design really quick in here. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oops, that's me. Okay. I'll go back and put some paint in his. I'm only painting his, not going on mine. Now that one's inside of mine, so I'm going to paint that one. And this one, there you go. And this one's inside of mine, so I'm going to paint it. So then it gets some purpley yellow on it. I like that. Shows where they're overlapping. Okay, so now I'm done painting Mr. Bess's hand, and now I'm going to do the outside of our paper. And you can do those in any color you want. And I'm just going to make all sorts of colors. Water, water, water. I'm just going to paint away. You can paint, you can touch your hands if you want, or you can go around your hands. It's up to you. I'm just going to paint. I like the messy paint look with all the colors. Some yellow in it. Yellow. Coming around. Got into it. Some blues. it all mixed together. That looks like a rainbow. Let's see, red, water, water, water. Let's use lots of water. Water, water. Let's do some green. Water, water, water. Green over here. Oh, we haven't done orange. Water, water, water. I'm not doing brown and black. That would be hard to, my picture might disappear and I would not like it to not be able to see. But if you like brown and black, then you can do brown and black. Just make sure you use water so it doesn't get too dark or you won't be able to see the design. Lots of water. Water, water, water. I'm going to turn my paper. Water, water, lots of water. Okay, so when your picture's all dry, get around the edges, don't forget anything. Get paint on all the white. You don't see any white anymore. Okay, so when your picture's done and it's dry, you have to wait for it to be dry. Then we're gonna mount it. All right, so when your picture is all dry, we're gonna mount it. This one's not dry yet, so I'm gonna put that one over here and I'm gonna get my dry one. So this one is all dry. And you're going to pick whatever color of construction paper you have at home still. And we're going to glue it onto this paper. So you're also going to need your glue. Okay, so I'm going to turn it sideways so I can get it on. Now you want to make sure you use enough glue. I'm going to use my glue stick. I'm going to go around it. Don't want it to fall off. Put it on your paper. Okay, if it's not sticking, put some more glue up there so that it sticks. Remember, the glue dries clear, so it's okay. Alright, so you have your picture now. Alright, so here's your Father's Day gift, but as an artist, you need to sign your work. So you're going to get a pen or something and sign your name. So I'm going to sign mine, C. Bess. I'll show them. Okay, so I've signed mine, C. Bess 2020. And if you want to, you can write on here, Happy Alright, so if you want, you can write Happy Father's Day on your present. And then you need to hide it, because Father's Day is not for a couple weeks, alright? But we won't have school, so we need to do it now. So, have fun. Keep it hidden.